Barnett says he's had to increase his personal security following threats, but insists the program will continue for at least a year.
Baited drum lines will soon be placed off Perth beaches following 7 fatal shark attacks in WA waters over the past 3 years. It comes after the first shark was killed in the state's southwest as part of the Culls Protect swimmers.
So for more on this controversial policy, we're joined by Sea Shepherd Australia Managing Director Jeff Hansen and Chairman of Surfing WA, Bob Welch. Good afternoon to both of you. Bob, I'm going to start with you. What is the feeling among the surfing community?
Generally speaking, it's probably as divided as the general population on the matter. Although having said that, we've been, as an association, pressured for some 2 years now by our members down south to encourage the government to do something to increase the safety of surfers in the water and to try and mitigate the attack of the risk of shark attack.
And Bob, research shows over 80% of Australians are opposed to the cull, so that means only 5% have changed the way they will swim or surf. Is this the only option we have of keeping our swimmers and surfers safe?
Well, probably there are a number of options, and the first one, of course, is don't go in the water. But really that's not an option, given the recreational benefits of surfing, swimming and going to the beach generally. But it's a method that's been tried and proven for over 50 years now on our east coast and elsewhere overseas in South Africa. So we as an association support the state government in trying this out for a short period of time, 3 months or so, to see if it is going to be effective and into the future.
Jeff, we'll bring you in here now. The Premier says, I get no pleasure out of seeing sharks killed, but have an overriding responsibility to protect the people of WA. What else can he do?
Well, I think we all want safer beaches, and we need to learn to live in peace and harmony with our planet. We have a case of Queensland where there's, in the first 15 years of their shark control program, over 15,000 WA. There was a report done by the Bond University for the Western Australian Government that did not recommend drumlines as shark mitigation for Western Australia. They tried a culling program off Hawaii for 15 years. It didn't make a difference. I think we both want the same thing. We both want to live, we want safer oceans, but there's so much that we need to look at what's happening. What's happening with the Lewin Current? What's happening with the humpbacks in the area? What's happening? We have seal colonies down there. Even on the West Australian Fisheries website, it says the fact that we have sharks in our oceans and apex predators and more of them coming is a key indication of the health of our oceans. Given the state of the world's oceans are in big trouble, the fact that we have this is rare and unique. I think we need to work on a win-win solution. There is one out there. We will never ever get rid of shark attacks, globally. It's just not possible unless we wipe out all of the sharks. And that means entire ecosystems collapse, and it means the health of our oceans go. And with that goes humanity and survival. We need to coexist with nature, or we as a species cease to exist.
Bob, back over to you. Now, Jeff briefly mentioned Queensland has a similar policy. So why do you think the backlash has been so strong in WA?
Probably simply because it's been in Queensland and New South Wales for so long and effective that everyone's forgotten about it from an emotive point of view. The image of shark attack, or the potential for shark attack in Western Australia, has become so recent and so strong that the implementation of a policy such as this has probably got the emotions running in a number of people.
Jeff, you said that we need to find a win-win solution here. Why don't you help the Premier of WA out? What do you think the solution is?
Well, I think we need to understand more what's happening in our marine environment. Month-by-month basis. Are the whales coming through? Are there seals in the area? Are the salmon coming through? We need to look at understanding what is happening in our oceans. That's number one. I think more tagging, more research. When the global science community is crying out for research on great white sharks, which are vulnerable to extinction, they're a protected species, we could be tagging them and learning about where they are and where they're coming from. We have pools of researchers ready to go, IUC and ocean ambassadors, lots of knowledge. We both want the same things. We want to protect our kids and our families, but at the same time, we need healthy oceans, and sharks maintain the balance of our precious marine ecosystems.
All right.
You know, I surf. I've just come out of at the beach at Cottesloe. I saw a seal. You know, I use the marine environment every day, and you know, we've got people like Kelly Slater, the Surf Riding Foundation, and also Surface Facilitation are against this. So I think we need to look at a solution that works for everyone.
All right, it's going to be the big topic this weekend when, of course, thousands are expected to turn out in protest. We'll be hearing a lot more about this. Gentlemen, we thank you both for your time this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We asked our viewers whether they think killing sharks will make our beaches safer. Here's what they had to say. Annette thinks sharks are beautiful animals protecting their territory and that people enter the sea at their own risk.
Linda says pit bulls are banned and owners are fined, so why not?
Yeah, and Joel argues more people die from vending machines falling on them than shark attacks.
Guys, we love the comments, so please keep them coming in. Head over to the Daily Edition Facebook page and let us know what you think about this whole policy.
Well, in just a moment for you, the unusual